السلام عليكم.
السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
وعليكم السلام.
أنا جوعان جدا.
جوعان جدا.
أنا جوعان
جوان
جدا. not جوان.
أنا جوعان
أو
جدا.
جوعان.
أنا
جوعان
جوعان جدا.
الغداء على المائدة.
الغداء مائدة.
الغداء على المائدة.
الغداء على المائدة.
ما هذا؟ سمك ولحم ودجاج وأرز وسلطة وفاكهة. هذا كثير جدا.
ما
ما
هذا؟ سمك ولحم ودجاج وأرز
ودجاج وسلطة
وفاكهة.
فاكهة. هذا كثير جدا.
لا تأكل، لا تأكل، اجلس.
لا تأكل، لا تأكل، اجلس.
لماذا؟ أنا جوعان.
لماذا؟ جوعان.
لماذا؟ أنا جوعان.
لماذا جوعان؟
لدينا ضيوف.
لدينا ضيوف.
لدينا ضيوف. من؟
لدينا ضيوف. من؟
والدي ووالدتي وأخي.
والدي ووالدتي
وأخي.
أين الضيوف؟
أين الضيوف؟
ضيوف
أين
غرفة
الضيوف؟
في غرفة الجلوس.
الجلوس.
Let's quickly look at let's look at the new words we are having for today. Let's look at the new words for the day. Starting from the beginning. We have Jaw'an. Jaw'an. So that is for masculine. Jaw'an, hungry. For feminine, Jaw'a. Jaw'a. So just remove alif and nun, then you put alif. And that will be alif maksura. Alif maksura. The one that resembles ya. So that is for feminine. Jaw'a, jaw'a. So that means if it's the zawja that wanted to say that I'm very hungry, she would just say, Ana jaw'a jiddan. Ana jaw'a jiddan. But for the husband, Ana jaw'anun jiddan. Jaw'an. Jaw'a. Okay? So that is the first new word we are coming across today. Jaw'an, hungry. For feminine, Jaw'a. Then Al-Ma'ida. Al-Ma'ida. Suratul Ma'ida. So the table of food is being referred to as Ma'ida. Then we have another new word. La ta'kul. La ta'kul. Ageless. That la is what I want to address. That lam alif is new here. We call it la nahiya. We call it la nahiya. La takul, it means do not eat. It means do not eat. Do not eat. La nahiya will give mudari jazmu, that is sukun. If you look at the expression la ta'kul, you can see that ta'kul, that lam is having sukun. So that is because of the la nahiya. So if it is la nafiya, it will not be sukun. It can be la ta'kulu, la ta'kulu. It will take dhamma, not sukun. And that's a very huge difference between the two. Though both of them are negation, but one is a kind of command. For instance, if I say, Ana la akulu dajaja. Ana la akulu dajaja. So I don't eat chicken. So that is a negation, but it is not as strong as someone commanding me not to eat. So if you are commanded not to do something, the lie you have there is la nahiya. So there are two different things. Inshallah, we will look at the difference between the two. Inshallah. So that la is very important. So we'll talk about it, inshallah, later. Then we'll differentiate between la nahiya and la nafiya. Ijlis, that's a command. So we call it fi'l al-amr. Sit down. Ijlis. If it is feminine, ijlisi. Ijlisi. La tahkuli, for feminine. La tahkuli. Ijlisi. Another new word here is duyuf, and that is the plural of doif. Doif. Guest. The plural is duyuf. So these are the new words we have. And the last of them is zawj and zawja. They are new words. Zawj is the husband, and zawja is the wife. But in the real sense of it, the word zawj could be used as masculine and feminine in Arabic language. In the Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah precisely, Allah told Adam alayhi salam, Anta wa zawjuka. Anta wa zawjuka. You and your wife. So Allah used zawj for wife. And that is correct. So we can use zawj because zawj originally means spouse, and it could be male or female. Spouse. So it could be male or female. Okay. So, but just to differentiate the masculine from feminine, so that is why the Arabs put tamar buta. So to differentiate husband from the wife. So zawj for husband, then zawjatu for the wife. So, but in the real sense of it, we can use zawj for both wife and husband as it was used in the Quran. So, and Quran is the most correct grammar when it comes to Arabic language. Now, let's move to Mufradat. Let's move to Mufradat, the same words that we just came across. Maybe some people can read after me. So the same set of new words that we talk about now. Do you Jawan,
Youth.
Jawan.
Jawan.
Ma'ida,
Maida.
Ma'ida,
Ma.
Salato,
Salato.
Salato,
Salato.
Yajlisu,
Yajlisu.
Zawja,
Zawja.
Zawj,
Zawj.
Dajaj,
Dajjal.
Lahm.
Lah.
So these are mufradat that we have for the day. So let's quickly go to tadrib. Ajib an al-ashilati bi-ikhtisar. Respond to the following questions in brief. Man al-jaw'an. Who is hungry?
Azawj.
Az-zawj. Hayu wajbatin ala al-ma'ida.
سمك
حي
ولحم
وجبات.
ودجاج وأرز وسلطة وفاكهة.
Oh, no. Understand the question first. Hayu wajbatin ala al-ma'ida. Which meal is on the table?
الغداء.
Al-ghada.
Yeah.
Ma ta'am al-ghada.
سمك
سمك
ودجاج
دجاج
وأرز
ورز
وسلطة وفاكهة.
وفاكهة.
Aywa. Man al-duyuf. Who are the guests?
والدي
Eh?
والدها
والدي ووالدي
Who are the guests?
والدتي
ووالدتي
والد الزوجة. والد الزوجة ووالدة الزوجة وأخو الزوجة. أخو الزوجة.
وأخو الزوجة.
نعم. أين هم؟ Where are they?
غرفة الجلوس.
في غرفتي.
غرفة الجلوس. في غرفة الجلوس.
أين هذا الحوار؟ أين هذا الحوار؟
حوار في صف.
Where is the dialogue?
130.
Is the dialogue taking place?
130.
الحوار.
100 13.
Where is this dialogue taking place?
Okay.
في المطبخ.
في المطبخ.
في المائدة.
Just look at the picture. Just look at the picture.
Gulfatu Naum.
Gurfat Naum. Did you see bed there?
No. Where is this one? This should be Mahida now. Filimahida.
What's the meaning of Mahida?
I wanted to say dining room.
No, this is not dining room.
Okay.
I mean, Mahida is not dining room. We talked about it, I think, on the last class. Who can remind us?
Motama. That is restaurant.
Matam is restaurant.
Yes.
Gurfatu Maja.
Sir?
We said Gurfatu dash when we were discussing it last week.
Julus. Gurfatu Julus.
No, Gurfatu Julus is sitting room.
Gulfatu
Asha. You forgot. Gurfatul Asha.
Gulfatu Asha.
Then I also said Gurfatul Ta'am.
Okay. I mentioned that one, but
So
I was too loud about it.
These are the two names we talked about during the last class.
Gulfatu Asha.
Okay, how do we know? How do we know that this conversation happened at the dining room? Because the man was even ready to eat. So he saw the food and started lamenting. And this food is too much. So it shows that the man is already at the dining table.
Yeah.
I think the last question. ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟ ماذا تأكل في الغداء? Who can tell me who can translate that question?
What are you?
Fine. You've got it already.
What are you eating for supper?
Or what are you going to eat?
What are you going to eat for supper?
It will be what are you eating? It will be what are you going to eat, because this is Modoria. Mashallah.
Okay.
For what?
For lunch.
For lunch.
For lunch.
Godoy, not
For
lunch.
lunch.
It's lunch.
That's lunch.
Lunch, yeah. Once I talk Godoy, what are you going to eat for lunch?
Please don't say it for the fear of kidnappers. Don't say it. Because for somebody to have a lunch at this time, especially in Nigeria, when some people are still thinking of breakfast, then maybe the kidnappers may be trailing you. Now let's move to Tadrib al-Awwal. Well, Tadrib al-Awwal, we cannot go for that. التدريب الثاني سل بين الكلمتين المتضادتين. Do you remember متضاد? You join between the two opposing words. Tadad is when things are opposite. So you have nahif. Do you remember nahif? Skinning, thin, The opposite should be dal. Samin. Samin. You have qalil. Qalil. Small. The opposite will be kathir. Hamza. Kathir. Much. Yanamu. Yanamu. Yastayqidhu. Yastayqidhu. Na'am. Yes. The opposite is jim. La. You have mufradatun hidafiyya. Though we've talked about this before, so we'll go over it briefly. So this is adadun tartibiyya, sequence counting. Al-ula, first. Al-thaniya, second. Al-thalitha, third. Al-rabi'a, fourth. Al-khamisa, fifth. So you can note the difference. This is different from wahid, ithnan, thalatha, arba'a, khamsa. So wahid, ithnan, thalatha, arba'a, khamsa, that is adadun ghayru tartibiyya, non-sequence counting. But this one is adadun tartibiyya. So you remember we've done it. Al-ula, the fourth. Al-thaniya, the second. Al-thalitha, the third. Al-rabi'a, the fourth. Al-khamisa, the fifth. So التدريب الأول رتب العادات. رتب العادات. Arrange the numbers. Arrange the numbers. You have al-ula, so it should be followed by al-thaniya, then al-thalitha, al-rabi'a, and lastly al-khamisa. So I don't think we have issues with this, and if there's any, inshallah, let me know when it comes to the question time. Let's quickly go to Tarakib al-Nahwiyya, grammatical structure. Tarakib al-Nahwiyya, grammatical structure. If you look at the picture in Tadrib al-Awwal, you have al-Ghada. So look at the example. Al-Mithal. Ayn al-Ghada. Where is the lunch? Al-Ghada'u al-Ma'ida. The lunch is on the table. The lunch is on the table. So we can apply the same thing to all the variables we have here. We have al-Fatur, which is the breakfast. Ayn al-Fatur. So the response will be the same. So now, you are going to be responding to this, inshallah. Number 124. Number 124. Ayn al-Fatur. Al-Fatur ala al-Ma'ida. Al-Fatur ala al-Ma'ida. Barakallahu fiqh. Number 777. Number 777. Ayn al-Asha.
العشاء على المائدة.
Barakallahu fiqh. Al-Asha'u ala al-Ma'ida. Number 134. Number 134. Ayn al-Samak. أين السمك؟
سمك.
أين السمك؟
على المائدة.
السمك على المائدة. بارك الله فيك. Number 15. Number 015. أين الدجاج؟ أين الدجاج؟
الدجال على المائدة.
الدجاج على المائدة. بارك الله فيك. Number 129. أين الماء؟ أين الماء؟
الماء على المائدة.
الماء على المائدة. بارك الله فيك. Number 315. أين الفاكهة؟ أين الفاكهة؟ Number 315. أين الفاكهة؟
الفاكهة على المائدة.
الفاكهة على المائدة. You say it again.
الفاكهة على المائدة.
So we'll pronounce that time marbuta because we are not stopping on it. So don't say
الفاكهة
على المائدة. No.
المائدة.
Number 558. أين القهوة؟
القهوة على المائدة.
القهوة على المائدة. بارك الله فيك. Number 570. Number 570. أين الحليب؟ أين الحليب؟ Number 570. Number 380. أين الحليب؟
الحليب على المائدة.
الحليب على المائدة. بارك الله فيك. Now, let us look at the second تدريب. التدريب الثاني. تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زميلك كما في المثال. If you look at the picture we have in the example, اللحم. اللحم. Not lahamu this time around because it is in object form now. Not in subject form. ماذا تأكل في الغداء? So what are you going to eat for the lunch? Or what are you eating for the lunch? أكل اللحم. I will eat the meat. Or I'm eating the meat. So you are going to substitute for what you have down there: السمك, الدجاج, السلطة, الأرز, الخبز, الفاكهة. So let's start. I'll be calling your number. iPhone. ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
أكل السمك.
آكل. آكل. So that is elongated hamza.
نعم.
آكل.
آكل السمك.
آكل السمك. بارك الله فيك. Number 640. ماذا تأكل في الغداء?
آكل الدجاجة.
Again, ماذا تأكلين في الغداء? This is feminine. ماذا تأكلين في الغداء؟
آكل الدجاجة.
ما شاء الله. آكل الدجاجة. Next, number 528. ماذا تأكلين في الغداء؟
آكل في
Oh, sorry.
سلطة.
ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
آكل سلطة.
آكل السلطة. Number 2. Number 221. ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
آكل الأرز.
Again.
آكل الأرز.
There's nothing elongating that doma. So it cannot be al-aruz.
آكل الأرز.
آكل الأرز. آكل الأرز.
الأرز.
When you say aruz, so you've elongated the doma. And there's no one. آكل الأرز.
No.
Next, al-khubz. Al-khubz. Number 255. 255. ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟ ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟ You are not there? Razak Shitu. ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
Hello?
We can't hear you. Speak up.
Hello?
Yes.
آكل الخبز.
آكل. Again.
آكل الخبز.
I want you to join them together.
آكل الخبز.
No, it should be آكل الخبز.
آكل الخبز.
آكل الخبز. آكل.
الخبز.
Don't say آكل الخبز. You join them together. آكل الخبز.
آكل الخبز.
What of the alif walam?
آكل الخبز.
You are not joining with alif walam. آكل الخبز. Try it again. آكل الخبز.
Have they started? Put them down. We are waiting for our. We are about.
آكل الخبز. Now we have the last one, al-fakiha. Where is number 275? is not here. Junaid Bashir. ماذا تأكل في الغداء؟
آكل الغداء.
Join it together.
Join it together. آكل الغداء.
No. The question is,
آكل فاكهة. آكل فاكهة. آكل فاكهة.
you have alif walam.
آكل الفاكهة.
If you want to join them together,
آكل فاكهة.
آكل الفاكهة. بارك الله فيك. Now let's move forward. التدريب الثالث. حول كما في المثال. If you look at the picture, يأكل الطعام. That is third person. يأكل الطعام is eating the food. But we are going to change it to second person. لا تأكل الطعام. That is lana here. Given تأكل سكون. لا تأكل الطعام. So we have two sukun coming together, and that is why you can see the kesra. The two sukun coming together produce the kesra, and it now becomes la ta'kuli ta'ama. La ta'kuli ta'ama. So now I want to see if we can get people to change that third person to second person and introduce lana here. So when you have, let me try number one for others to understand what we are talking about. You have yaghsilul malabisa. Yaghsilul malabisa is washing the cloth. Yaghsilul malabisa. Now you first change it to second person. Taghsilul malabisa. Taghsilul malabisa. You are washing the cloth. Then you introduce lana here. It will now become la taghsilil malabisa. La taghsilil malabisa. So who can try the second one? Yaknusul ghurfa. Yaknusul ghurfa. Who can try?
Sheikh, Sheikh,
Hello?
590 saying he has not been called since. But he's available. Yeah. He doesn't have no
I've not called everybody. I'm not calling everybody. And it's not even possible. So I only pick any number that comes my. So don't be offended if your number is not called, especially those of you raising up your hands. So only those who are raising up their hands caught my attention most of the time, but I do call others even without raising their hands. Now, let's go number 561. Number 561. Yaknusul ghurfa. Yaknusul ghurfa.
لا يكنس الغرفة.
You are not getting it. That is third person. You first change it to second person before you introduce la nahiya.
لا تكنس الغرفة.
MashaAllah, barakallah fiki. La taknusil ghurfa. Correct. Do not sweep the room. The next one, yashrabul halib. Yashrabul halib. Yashrabul halib. Number 341. يشرب الحليب.
لا تشرب الحليب.
لا تشرب الحليب. بارك الله فيك. The next one. يطلب السمك. يطلب السمك. Number 830. يطلب السمك.
نعم. السلام عليكم.
وعليكم السلام.
Which one? يقرأ Is that the one I will read, Ustadha? Because I didn't pay attention to the question.
يطلب السمك.
يطلب السمك. The first one by the line. يطلب السمك. Will I ask the question first or?
You are not asking question.
I read it. يطلب السمك.
I didn't ask you to read. You change it. You change it to second person. You introduce Lana here.
نعم.
لا
لا
لا تطلب
لا لا تطلب السمك.
لا تطلب
لا تطلب السمك.
لا تطلب السمك.
لا تطلب السمك.
Yeah.
عفوا أستاذ, I was listening to another class, so I didn't get the question right.
Now, number 829. 829. يقرأ الصحيفة. يقرأ الصحيفة.
لا تقرأ الصحيفة.
Again.
لا تقرأ الصحيفة.
لا تقرأ الصحيفة. لا تقرأ الصحيفة. And the last one, يشاهد التلفاز. يشاهد التلفاز. يشاهد التلفاز. Number I don't know why we're having two. Number 380. We have 2380 here. I don't know. Number 479. Number 479. يشاهد التلفاز. Number 479.
لا تشاهد التلفاز.
لا تشاهد التلفاز.
لا تشاهد
التلفاز. بارك الله فيك. التدريب الرابع. تبادل السؤال والجواب مع الزميل كما في المثالين. كما في المثالين. If you look at the picture, you have سمك. السمك. ماذا تطلب من الطعام؟ بعد السمك من فضلك. So that is masculine. Then the feminine. ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟ تطلبين بعد السمك من فضلك. So we need 2 people to do that. We need 2 people to do that. And inshallah ta'ala, that is where we are going to stop when we finish this exercise. Inshallah, we are stopping for today. So what are you going to do? I will call 2 people. Somebody will ask the first question. ماذا تطلب من السلطة؟ أو ماذا تطلب من الطعام? So the question is going to be constant. ماذا تطلب من الطعام? So you respond. السلطة من فضلك. السلطة من فضلك. Then the second person will also has the question. ماذا تطلبين, that is feminine. من الطعام. السلطة من فضلك. Now let's see those who are going to try. So don't say anything about salato again. We move straight to lahm. Number 529 and number 560. Let's hear from both of you. 529, 560. So we have little time. Both of you are not responding. Number 700.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. It took you so long to respond.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Go on, go on.
ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟
ماذا تطلب? That should be the first one.
Okay. ماذا تطلب من الطعام؟
Your partner is not
اللحم.
responding. Let as-salato.
Okay.
Who's responding? Number 700, please, you can respond.
Okay, it's masculine actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
ماذا تطلب من الطعام؟
لحمة من فضلك.
Aywa. Then your own question.
ماذا تطلبين من الطعام؟
بعض سلطة من فضلك.
Why salato?
Okay, should I still use the
lahm?
لحم, okay. بعض اللحم من فضلك.
We use bad for samak. So you don't need it for lahm.
Okay.
Lahman min fadlik.
لحما من فضلك.
The next one at the judge. Let me see those who are ready for that. Number 288. Are you there? Number 288. Are you there? Number 288, you are not responding. Number 355. Number 355, are you there? People are not responding. And we have very little time. 388 not responding. 355 no respond. I mean 288, I mean, sorry. 288, 355. Are you there? Okay. Number 418. Number 418. Are you there? Number 466. Wow. Okay. Number 30. Number 558.
نعم. ماذا تطلب من الطعام؟
من الطعام.
من الطعام.
Don't say
نعم.
من الطعام.
نعم. الدجاج من فضلك.
Ask your own question.
ماذا
تطلبين من
We can't hear you.
نعم. Is it my turn to ask question?
If you're not the one that has the first question, so definitely that will be your turn.
تطلبين من الطعام.
السمك
السمك.
No.
الدجاج.
الدجاج من الفضل. من فضلك.
الدجاج
من فضلك.
نعم.
الدجاج من فضلك.
Now the last one, al-haruz, and inshallah we are stopping on that. Let me call number. Okay, let me call name. Mustafa Maruf. Mustafa Maruf.
Yes, sir.
And which other name? Muslima Babatunde.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
وعليكم السلام.
ماذا تطلب من الطعام؟
Sorry, I didn't get your question. Read that again.
ماذا تطلب من الطعام؟
تطلب العروس. العروس.
من فضلك.
من فضلك.
Then your own question. Ask your own question.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Hello, I don't know. I actually don't. I wasn't very close when you were discussing this part. Sorry. I was getting the kids ready for school.
Now, ماذا تطلبين من الطعام?
أطلب أرز من فضلك.
We don't need to put أطلب. الأرز. الأرز من فضلك.
الأرز من فضلك.
بارك الله فيكم. إن شاء الله نكتفي بهذا اليوم. سنستمر غدا بإذن الله تعالى. نسأل الله جل في علاه أن يبارك لنا وأن يبارك في علمنا، وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
جزاكم الله خيرا شيخ كريم وبارك الله فيكم. I'm going to put all hands down now. If you have a question, please, straightforward because of time, just go straight to the question so that she can attend to your question. And if you, as normally, if you have not been in the class and you want to listen to the class, you can check it on the social media. It's there on YouTube and on Facebook, inshallah. Now we have 819, go ahead. Your question? your question?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Regarding the lana here, I don't know, is it the lam alif that made the verb to come in kasra? That's the first question.
No, the lana here will give the mudari sukun. But when two sukun comes together, so it's the one that produced the kasra. For instance, it said, لا تأكل الطعام. لا تأكل. تأكل. that is sukun on lam. Then at ta'am, that lam before at ta'am is automatically sukun. So two sukun comes together that way. So it was the one that produced the kesra. It will now become la ta'kuli ta'am.
All right. Okay, that was my question. Thank you.
Kabira Adini, go ahead.
Okay, Assalamualaikum Sulai. I just want to make a suggestion, sir. I don't know if you can take it into consideration. And I'm thinking that because of some of us that are maybe, let me just say, put it like slow learner, there are some translation that you are giving us. Maybe you just give us the translation like just once. I would like to suggest that maybe whenever we are trying to, or whenever you are calling us to read it out, maybe we should be trying to translate it too, so that we can, some of us that are behind this will be able to grab some of the words. So it's just a kind of suggestion, sir.
Thank you. You're welcome. So it is noted. Sure.
561, go ahead. You are muted.
Good morning, sir. Please, I want to know the difference between al-ula and al-awwal.
Al-ula and al-awwal. Al-awwal is masculine, al-ula is feminine.
Thank you.
Barakallahu fikum. Inshallah, this comes to the end of the program since we don't have further questions. Please kindly mark your attendance. The link is quite working. If it's not working on your side, maybe it's from your device, you can restart your device. Definitely, when you click on it, it will definitely open. Inshallah, tomorrow is another class. Let's come early. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاكم الله خيرا في الدنيا والآخرة.
Good night.